sign in. Let's move it, people. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. We don't have all day. Any time now. Hey. Gather round, comedians. Yada yada. Moving on. Get what you can in. We'll be moving on soon. Now that your noggin is moving at full steam, it's time to write. Okay, let's get to it. You know the drill. We're at the halfway point. Stuck? Then hit the joke for me button. I am floating because, oh, booey, do we have a great show for you. Welcome to the stage, our first two comics. Oh yeah, don't forget to say your catchphrase. Which comedian won that face-off? Great setup! Want some more comedy? Well, here it comes! Let us know which joke you liked the most. Nice assist! You know him, you love him, it's this person. I do believe you're owed some points. Keep that light smattering of applause going. Here's another comedian, whether you like it or not. Folks, put your hand and hook together for our next comedian. Let's play a little shuffleboard. If you're at the bottom, fret not. We're all mortal souls who will eventually perish. I wake up screaming. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comic's joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write a funnier punchline. The better the original joke did, the more points you'll earn for beating it. Can you steal the spotlight before the boat sinks? Let's find out. The real tragedy would be not finishing the show. So let's bring back our comics. Vote for your favorite punchline. What do you think? Does this joke beat the original? I can only take one of you to safety, and obviously it should be the funniest person.
Hello! Welcome to the Dictionarium. It's a fun game if you're the kind of person who has fun playing games. Oh yeah, check out this crew. Very good. In the Dictionarium, you get to make up words and what they mean. You'll get points if other people like what you come up with. And in the end, one of you will be crowned Grand Master of Words. If you're just watching right now, join the audience. Enter the room code and play along. Let's rock! First things first, check your device for a new phrase. What does this phrase mean? Write down the answer on your device. I believe that you can do this. Of course, I believe in a lot of wacky things, like a dog who can do Irish dancing. Show me the definitions. And now is the time for voting. Pick the definition that makes you feel groovy. And remember, you can award bonus points to the ones that stole your heart. There's a tie, so this one wins. Let's do the same thing for the other slang. Vote for your favorite, my little squids. Choose the definition that makes the most sense to you, or that makes the most joy to your world. and vote. What? It takes so long to decide? And the official no take-backs definition for the word is... Time to think of an equivalent phrase. Now come up with a new phrase that matches the definition on your device. Quickly, quickly, write. Let's check them out! Pick the phrase that best fits the definition. When there's a tie, I pick my favorite. You know what to do. Vote again. Come on. And the winning slang is... Time to use this slang in the sentence. Write a sentence with your new piece of slang. A complete sentence contains a noun and a verb. An incomplete sentence is why those prison guards are still looking for me. Hit submit! The end is near! I am thrilled to present your sentences. And now we vote. And the winning sentence is... Groovy! Time to vote. And the most favorite sentence is... What an amazing entry in the Dictionarium! Thank you from the bottom of my clogs! Wow! I am stunned by how perfect this is! You are all geniuses! But now, let's see who got the most points. Come back soon! I just get very lonely. The game that you are playing, well, it causes much hilarium. You make up silly words and phrases ending in hysteria.
Sorry to interrupt your cryosleep, but I thought it worth mentioning that I, your digital officer during emergencies, or Dottie, have detected an alien biorhythm on this ship. And just as I suspected, the aliens uploaded a virus which is slowly deleting my program. I'm available for guidance if you require. I'm now initiating Security Protocol Tango Tango Cash, which is a series of tests designed to evaluate your humanity and reveal any aliens hiding amongst you. I have determined that 2 of you are secretly aliens. Please look at your device and confirm your identity. Your device can tell you if you're human or an alien, but not the identities of your fellow players. Unfortunately, aliens will know who their compatriots are, so you'll be at a bit of a disadvantage, humans. By my calculations, you will have 15 minutes before I cease to be, so I'd appreciate it if you could figure out who the aliens are, and then push the button. You will be our first captain. I have repurposed the ship's quarters into unique testing areas. Wasn't cheap, I tell you that. Choose an available room and your desired participants. I'm really starting to hate glitching. Welcome to the deliberation deck. Humans will be given a difficult decision and must choose which answer seems appropriate to them. Aliens will see no dilemma and must choose their answers blindly. When the crew sees the full statement, aliens may have to justify their random selection or face suspicion. Let's see what these players choose. If they're an alien, I bet it's peculiar. And here's what humans saw. You find out your beloved grandfather has been lying about being a war hero. What you should do is... Now let's see the results. Do any of these answers seem suspicious? Now you have to decide who's an alien, or just makes terrible life decisions. Talk to each other and find the truth. But remember, 2 among you are aliens and will be lying. Hey everyone, if a player seems to be taking way too long to move on, you can tap the hurry up button to speed up the timer. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. Okay, let's get a move on. Pick another room and test group. There's less than 13 minutes. Welcome to the drawing quarters. You'll be given a prompt to draw. Draw it the best you can because the alien virus will give our intruders a similar yet different prompt. When the drawings are revealed, cast suspicion on any you find to be a bit off. As time goes on, I'll do my best to send the aliens harder prompts. You're welcome. Seems like they're taking too long with their precious art, you can always hit the hurry up button. And the prompt for humans was, Draw a turbulent flight. And go. Keep in mind, someone may have gotten a bad prompt, or they could just be a terrible artist. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Uh-oh, it seems I've underestimated the alien virus's capabilities. Aliens now have the ability to hack the prompts. When looking at their probe screen, an alien can select any human and secretly give them the alien prompt. To make things worse, aliens can help other aliens by secretly giving them a human prompt. I hope you got all of that because there's no way I'm repeating it. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. See that constellation? Welcome to the Opinion Hold, a place to hang out and let your opinions fly. Each participant will be presented with a bold statement. You will then provide your level of agreement or disagreement. Aliens, however, will be given a completely different statement. When the crew sees the full opinion, aliens may have to justify an outlandish position. Let's see what these players have to say. If they're an alien, their answer might be pretty out there. Here's the correct prompt. I love sushi. Anything odd? Look for someone answering out of character, or just start yelling at each other. And don't forget about those alien hacks. A smart alien can make someone look suspicious by flipping their prompts. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Look at your device. You can now push the button and take us to the extraction room. But I would recommend you only do this once you're confident in your suspicions. Okay, next Captain, you're in charge. Make sure you're checking out that probe screen from time to time. Welcome to the Writing Pod. You will be given a fill-in-the-blank prompt. Answer honestly, because it will be scrutinized. The alien virus will allow the intruders to get something similar, but not quite right. When the correct prompt is revealed, it will be up to you to determine if any seem odd. As time winds down, I'll do my best to send the aliens some real stinkers. It's the least I can do. Ugh, why did I let my antivirus software expire? The prompt humans saw was... Something I'm secretly really good at is... There's gotta be a clue. Look for any written answer that doesn't seem quite right. And don't forget to hit that suspicion button. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Why can't emergencies have calm alarms and soothing noises? The bioscanner is now online. If the team you send there passes a test, you'll be able to analyze any player and find out if they're an alien. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. This is the bioscanner. Unfortunately, the virus has got this place pretty screwed up. Participants will see a set of alien glyphs on their device. The captain will only see 3 glyphs and must describe them out loud. When 3 glyphs are tapped, the captain can lock in. If the glyphs match, the test will pass. The captain will then be able to learn one player's secret identity. But watch out, aliens may fail by tapping the wrong glyph on purpose. Captain, I'm sending you the correct glyphs now. The test has failed. Okay, that was suspicious. Maybe test humans next time. We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Next captain. Anybody lose a sock? I found a random sock. trip to the opinion hold. Keep your eyes peeled for any out-of-character responses. And the human prompt was... Nobody should acknowledge their birthday after the age of 16. Okay, what can we harp on? We're on the clock here, people, so let's keep it going. Welcome to the extraction room. Check it out, I've stopped the timer. It's costing me a lot of CPU, but I don't want you to feel rushed. Since you were the one to push the button, isolate the 2 crew members you believe are aliens and press confirm. Since this is our first time here, you have 2 minutes to decide. Now the non-isolated members shall vote. If you all vote yes, and these players are aliens, then the humans and moi are safe. But if one of them is a human, then it's curtains for us all. Okay, time to vote. The vote has to be unanimous. If anyone votes no, we'll have to go back to the main cabin. The vote has failed. Well, that was a bust. The crew member who pushed the button can no longer push it. Okay, some last-minute heroics would be nice. All you can do is keep testing until you can all agree. Okay, next captain, you're in charge. There's less than 2 minutes. I'm melting down. Humans received the following prompt. Draw a birthday present. I sure hope these responses were worth it. You ran out of time? For an angry mob, you sure are patient.
abandoned building's history, know it simply as the Murder Hotel. Crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close time. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose. Up next, I just pooped my pants!
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. There is no social mixer in our hotel ballroom. You've been lured into a murderous game of trivia. Only one of you will survive. And me, I'll survive as well. Humble brag. Okay, first question. Which of the following is another name for the case that protects shark eggs? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? I don't like seeing that. Let's try another one. I have a daily calendar on my desk of depressing quotations. Here's one. Who is famous for the phrase, I know that I know nothing? Who picked this? The rest of you, follow me. Welcome to Room 101. A game of telephone. I'm giving each of you a telephone, but I only have 2 phone numbers. Dial one of these numbers on your rotary phone before anyone else, or you die. The elderly are really good at this game. Get busy living or get busy signal dying. Yeah, you know what? That one looks better on paper. Don't worry, you're a ghost now. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving. Who solved the secret of the old clock? Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Welp, didn't want that to happen. Let's try another one. I'm a huge fan of Harper Lee's instruction manual, How to Kill a Mockingbird. Which famous author was novelist Harper Lee's neighbor and childhood friend? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Welcome to room 227. Are you ready to fall? In love with my new minigame? You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Hey, you! Pick the landing slots that kill. Okay! Let the games begin! Pick a spot to drop from. It's fun! Ooh, I just love watching this one. Land in. I was worried that no one would find the death zones, but whew, I'm relieved now. Let's keep moving. What is Morticia Adams' maiden name in the Addams family? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, time for consequences. The lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. The player who writes the fewest of my words will die. You're lucky this is such a good letter, and I'm starting it now. Dear mystery figure, cease hovering in my periphery. Recede back into the inky darkness. I command you. I demand you. Oh God, no. Please, no. This is the end. Just kidding. Have a good weekend. Time's up. Now let me just see what we have here with a quick... And what's the result? Well, one of you was the worst. I can't send this letter, are you kidding me? We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Where's your ACL? Who picked this? Come with me. Let's play a dice game. Don't worry, this one's real straightforward. The player who rolls the highest will die. But we've got some help to make this more interesting. You have an extra die that you can give to whoever you want to make their odds worse. A little too even-handed if you ask me, but whatever. Time to roll. The player with the highest total... Death by dice. Let's try another one. What color is the outside of a J. Airedale pumpkin? Who picked this? It's time. Let's see if the safe players are good at forgery. Oh, hey, look! The ghost of my Aunt Mildred is writing on this mirror. She has her own consistent handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word, but so will all the safe players. Draw a word on the mirror to camouflage Aunt Mildred's. Go ahead and start writing. Watch closely. One of these new words will be a word written by Aunt Mildred's ghost. So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die. Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up? Aw, you got it. Whatever, that ghost has terrible penmanship. Let's keep moving. What does legend say will happen if the groundhog sees its shadow? Who picked this? That's annoying. Let's try another one. Whose army rediscovered the Rosetta Stone? Who picked this? Time for consequences. You have 45 seconds to escape this room or you die. This is pretty stressful, right? All you need to do is pause and take a deep breath. And when you resume, I know you'll have it all figured out. Uh-oh! Is the answer coming to you yet? You are so gonna be like, duh, when you figure it out. Well, aren't you clever? Alright, you're free to go. Well, this is fun, but I need it to end. Time to get serious. Okay, this is a game where only one person can survive, so I hope you can hold your breath. Only one of these keys will open the lock to your tank. So many keys to choose from. off to a... Find the right... It's no loser wheel, but it gets the job done. You've made it so far, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Necktie knots. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're on your way to escaping. But wait, there's more. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. I don't know if you can outrun those ghosts. Leap years. Next question. Ghostbusters. You can't outrun that ghost forever. Don't look behind you. Are you afraid of the dark? Animals that hibernate. Time is almost up. Moving on. Come in varieties of big. Don't look back because there's a ghost right there. Former British colonies. Caffeinated beverages. Time is almost up. Pass me the popcorn. This one's close. Where do you think you're going? If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. You have to get all the right answers to escape. The darkness approaches. Vitamins.
Hello there, test subjects. Sign in with the room code, then take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. Just because you're my test subjects doesn't make me a queen. This crown does. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. Skip the formalities. Got it. Vote for a category to get us started. Ideally, something everyone knows a little bit about. Which character from Frasier fits each of you best? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see where we landed. Bring up those votes. Get rid of the outliers. We have our winner. Hooray! I like to keep my guinea pigs motivated, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whatever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they taste like meat. How's Maris doing? You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. Nice use of the 99%. If I'm counting right, that's a tie. Time for another test to see who gets this role. Here's the task I need you to perform. Do an impression of the Space Needle. Divide up the timer however you want. The other lab rats will decide who deserves the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think Schrodinger's cat always wants to get in the box? I love results. Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets. Don't say I never did anything for you. Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. Yeah. You were my first crush. You little scamp. And your 99% guess was 100% right. Here's how it all shook out. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Remember, you get pellets when your answers match the group or you perform the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to beat your fellow guinea pigs. What's our next category? Which recipe from the Great British Bake Off are you? Okay, make those matches. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. reading the rolls. Too hot. You really thought you knew yourself and you really didn't. Everyone needs one. Far for glue glam. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these rolls for you. I've got a consolation roll that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. That's science, baby. And this roll comes with some science pellets. Here's where we landed. Oh, and you? You are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, we've got some solid info on each of you. Now let's run the numbers and see if anything interesting pops up. I can tell from your rolls, you two are complete opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. What would be your go-to outfit for a blind date? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. The rest of you will decide who wins. Vote on your devices now. We were all thinking the same thing on that one. Your rolls tell me that you're polar opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. You discover a microphone that can broadcast a message to every person on Earth. What do you say? Write your answer on your device. That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. Last category. Pick something good. method of body hair maintenance are you? Let the truth-telling begin. Let's find out who you are. Your friends see you differently than you see yourself. Last one picked for a role, huh? We've all been there. I've got a Plan B role that might speak to you. Everyone vote on which role should go to this perplexing subject. Wear this role with pride. Here's where we ended up. One last thing before we close the book on this experiment. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns in those roles. You, judging by your roles, you're this, and you're also this. That makes no sense to our algorithm. We're going to find out which quality fits you better. What's the best song to work out to? Answer this prompt on your device. Then the other subjects will vote on your response. Okay, there's the data. Vote on your devices now. The data has spoken. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better for science. What's the first thing you look for when shopping for a new car? Type an answer on your device. That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. Makes sense to me. That was the final piece of the puzzle. Get ready for your final rolls as determined by everything your fellow subjects said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is...